Okay, so this is what we do. We help out B2 Audio International because of the dyno in the test room. We have some prototypes. I'm not going to tell you which series. I can tell you it will be the front-facing wiring, which you can see over here. And we are actually running numbers, dynamic, uncertified, and certified. And then we make our changes to the guts to get you quality stuff. Also, efficiency is very important. So we also have expensive fluke right here, which you see a lot of videos, checking the amperage. So for instance, the run we just did was right at 1,000 watts, 159 amps, which is great at 1 ohm. And the amp seems to be holding up. So this is how we test stuff. That's why sometimes it takes a year or two from conception to prototype to actually manufacturing. You gotta make it right. I'm Big Jeff from BigJeffAudio.com, representing B2 Audio USA. All right, so we're gonna go back in dynamic run, mono. We're gonna do 4 ohm, track 1, start dyno. Okay, so 4 ohm dynamic got us 581 watts, which is decent. I don't know, it could be a little higher at 30 amps. So now we're going to do the same dynamic run, but at 2 ohm. Okay, we're at 927. And we went up to 52 amps, 984. So 2 ohms, we got, actually that's pretty good because this is a 1,000 watt amp at 1 ohm. And we're only at 52 amps, so that's pretty efficient. Okay, so now we're gonna go back and we're gonna rerun dynamic at 1 ohm. Right, so now we're kicking. For 1523, 1532 at 1 ohm dynamic. Let me pause that. And I didn't have the minimum max on, so that's my fault. Okay, but we were able to get 1532 at 1 ohm dynamically. So now we're gonna go back to uncertified. Uncertified. And we're gonna go next. 4 ohm, enter, track 3, start dyno. Okay, 569. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna do uncertified 2 ohm. Okay, Basehead Garage is showing up to 1,000 amps. This one goes to 872. So we have 108 amps at 872 watts on the dyno. The Basehead Garage went up about 1,000. I'm gonna put peak from now on so we see what it does. Okay, let me change this. All right, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna jump to exit. We're gonna go to certified run, and we're gonna do 4 ohm, 508 watts. So we got 508, we're still at 1370 voltage. We got a max over here 697, and that was at 4 ohms, certified, 508 certified, that's good. So now we're gonna go 2 ohms, start dyno, 2 ohms mono. Let's see if we can get higher on both. Yep, okay. So we got 741. On the SMD, we got 1,051 over there on the Basehead Garage. And that could be from the length of the wire, I don't know, but we're going average there. And then we're at 106 amps. So now I'm gonna do the same thing, certified at 1 ohm, last test, certified at 1 ohm. Let's see if we break the 1,051 over there, start dyno. Okay, last run, we're looking for a certified over 1,000 watts. Okay, so distortion cuts it off at 918, but the doesn't cut off over there it's actually going over 1300. So let me explain that. Back 167 amps, 918 certified, but the bass head garage got 1329. Why? Because the SMD starts cutting off with distortion, or what it says, and that's pretty close. SMD is real hard on the distortion part, so it still created power, 1329. All right, we are continuing testing now stereo. We had good mono numbers. This thing has a lot of dynamic juice. Good. Okay. Now we have a wired up stereo, and we are first going to do dynamic. We're going to do 2-channel, and we're going to do this at 4 ohm. We're going to go to track 1, and we're going to start dyno. Okay, pause this. So we had 139 watts at 4 ohms at 14.4 at 20.7 amps. So 139 watts, 4 ohms, 14.4 volts at 20 amps. Real close. The basic garage said 129, SMD says 139. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the same thing, but we're going to go down to 2 ohm. Start dyno. Okay, I think that's all we got out of it. So we got basically 228 watts at 2 ohms, basically 14.3 volts, and at 35 amps. 35 amps. All right. This little 4-channel's got some juice. All right, let me shut all this off. Let it cool off. And we'll go to the next one.